Hello Leo and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I would like to thank for all of you who have seen my previous videos, that you watched them, liked them, especially if subscribed. I'm truly grateful for all of those great energies, and what makes me even happier that you are back for more. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to give you a big welcome. I am very glad that you found me. In today's reading, we're going to take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of October in the areas of love and relationship. But as usual, this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. But let's get started. You do have here as the center of your reading the Page of Cups. The page can indicate a person, it can be somebody you're dealing with, somebody who's younger than you. It can also be it can also signify children as well. But definitely the pages are all about bringing some kind of a message, and the Page of Cups is all about romantic messages or romantic offerings. Definitely can be some romantic text message, some emails that you might be getting this period of time. It can be a great indication of a new relationship or starting something romantic. This page is very dreamy, so some of you might be fantasizing a lot about what kind of relationship you want, but if you're single, definitely can be a great indication of a new flirty relationship time coming into your life. And even in existing relationship, it can make things more romantic, but again, it can be a sign that maybe the person you're dealing with is younger than you, maybe not mature. But if you have children, maybe there's something here related to your children. The first card we have here for you is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is the card of feeling alone, feeling left out in the cold. And it's also the card when we are not feeling that we have enough self-confidence, and we a kind of lack of energy. And this is definitely can be an indication for some of you that you might have gone through a breakup or losing your partner in some kind of a shape or form, and you might have been single for a while. And it's not easy for you to kind of get back to the dating game or finding a partner. If you're a single parent, because we talked about here children, it might be an indication, this card, that you might be raising your child alone, and that's definitely impacting your chances in the dating game. Now this card, even if you're in an existing relationship, can be a sign that you might be feeling alone, you might be feeling lonely in the relationship, because maybe you're kind of being distanced, or things are not working out as you would like to see it. Whenever this card comes up in any kind of reading, it's always very important to try to keep a positive mind and have and being grateful for everything you have, and not necessarily focus on what you don't have. So for example, you're feeling alone and you're in a relationship and you keep thinking about it, the challenge is that you might be attracting more of that. If you are single and alone and you have hard time finding a relationship, and you keep focusing on that oh, why am I alone, why don't I have somebody, that mentality can be even harder, make it harder for you to find somebody. So try to stay positive, try to have some positive affirmation that keeps you in a more positive mindset. Think about all the great things you have in your life, and that should be able to help you to get you off of this scarcity mindset where you don't feel, where you feel lack and you don't feel enough. This can also be a sign that maybe your partner is going through some financial challenges, and that's definitely impacting the overall relationship. The next we have here is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is the card of standing up for yourself, standing up for your whatever you have, protecting everything you have, and kind of it's pretty much the card when you're getting attacked, and but you're able to see these attacks, and you're the one who's in a better position to make sure that these attacks don't hurt you. It can be a sign that maybe if you're in an existing relationship, this card can be an indication that the relationship is being attacked from external parties. This can be also somebody is having an eye on you or having an eye on your partner, but not necessarily a third party. It can be an external party conflict where even the relatives might be attacking the relationship and questioning things, and you always have to stand up for yourself, stand up for the relationship and protect it. If you're single, again, you might have to protect something that you're standing up for. You might be questioned all the time why you're single, if you enjoy being single, or if you keep dating people, why are you dating this person, X, Y, Z. So anyway, there's something that you might be under attack, and this attack can be different for everybody. So think about where do you feel this attack is coming from, and never forget that this is the card where you're able to weather all of these attacks easily. You are the one who is in a better position. That's the most important thing with this card. And we have here the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is the card of celebrations. So there's definitely some kind of a celebration indicated here. This can be a birthday. It can be some kind of get-together. It can be a baby shower. It can be also a wedding or an engagement where you're celebrating something when you are enjoying yourself. So this is a lovely energy to have, which I'm very glad to see here. And you do have here the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, being a court card, can be yourself, can be another person you're dealing with, or just the energy of the card. So what should we know about the Queen of Wands? The Queen of Wands is somebody who's very attractive. She's able to get whatever she wants. So if you're trying to date somebody, it's definitely an indication that this time you're very attractive and you're able to get anybody who you want if you're single. She's very adventurous as well, and she doesn't care about what other people are saying. And that might be kind of connected to this Seven of Wands energy, when you might be attacked from every angle. So maybe the message for some of you is that you need to kind of have more of a Queen of Wands mentality, where you don't necessarily care about what others are thinking or saying about you. But this is the card. She's very adventurous. She likes new things, and she likes her freedom as well. And as I said, this is somebody who's very attractive. So I think whatever you're trying to get, it's a good indication that you're able to get it. You're able to attract it. And what we have here as the next card, that is the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is the card of some kind of a decision that you have to make. The story behind is that, this person achieved a lot in their life, but deep down they know that there's way more for them to explore, and they have the world in their hands, which is an indication that they have to make a decision between the old and the new. Again, this is different for everybody. For some of you, this might be that you have two people to choose from. For some of you, it might be that you need to choose between being in a relationship or being single and going into the relationship. So there's some kind of a hard decision that you have to make. And whenever this card comes up, you're gonna know which way to go. What is that's gonna give you the excitement? Again, you kind of have a lot of this flirty, adventurous, exciting thing going on here. The Queen of Wands is all about excitement and adventure. Then you have the Page of Cups, who's all about flirting and flirty messages. And the Two of Wands is kind of planning ahead, planning the future. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading resonated with you. You can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that more people get the message that they need. And for you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm always very happy to read in the comment what's going on with you if you're willing to share it. So we have here the Hanged Man energy. So the Hanged Man energy is all about waiting. Generally, when it comes up, things are not necessarily going ahead as you wish for. It is kind of like this very stuck energy, feeling stuck in a rut, and what you need to kind of think about when the Hangman comes up, what is that you need to give up in order to gain new perspective. This card is all about gaining new perspective and seeing things from a different point of view. So I think for you, probably there's something that in your love and relationship area where you need to take a look at it from a different point of view, so you see things clearer and you get some kind of an enlightenment. And again, think about as well, what is that you need to give up to achieve your clarity, because he gives up all of his senses, all of the legs and his arms, so he gets some kind of an enlightenment. So think about what is that you might need to give up to gain clarity. But again, this is kind of like if you're single, this card is definitely an indication with the Five of Pentacles that you might have been single for a while and you're kind of feeling stuck in this situation. But even in a relationship, it can be an indication that you're stuck in the relationship. You don't know how to continue or what should be your next step. The next card we have here is the Page of Pentacles. So another page, it can be another child. Maybe some of you have 2 children. But again, it is also the card of messages. So whenever kind of this page comes up, if you're single, definitely can be some kind of a love opportunity that you should grab with both hands. If you're in an existing relationship, this card might tell you that, okay, you need to kind of you need to think a little bit more creatively in order to keep the relationship exciting, because the initial spark might have been gone and it might be a little bit boring. Again, this is not necessarily an indication of any kind of serious conflict, but you need to keep your eyes open for it. And the last we have here is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is all about turning your back to something and leaving something behind that was dear for you, and you're kind of going on an adventure of finding your true happiness, your wish fulfillment, because he's heading towards the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. And again, he's following his passions, because he's wearing a red cloak, and you can see the moon indicating that he's following your instincts as well. So some of you will decide to leave something behind. This can be a relationship. Again, it's very connected to the Two of Wands energy, which is all about a decision. Some of you might be leaving your solitude behind if you're alone, and you might be finding your true happiness or you're going on the adventure of finding it. But there's definitely some kind of a change coming in that's going to help you to get out of your stuck situation. And when we look at the bottom of the deck, we do have here the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords can be another indication of a younger person. It can be also some delayed messages that you are afraid of. But this is also the card of spying and watching people and gossip as well. So maybe you're afraid of gossips, right? Like we kind of had here with the Seven of Wands, that the relationship or whatever you do in your love lives getting attacked constantly, and with the Queen of Wands, that you might not listen to all of those concerns what others are saying, but there's definitely, I think, a fear of being gossiped about here. So overall, I think that's all I have for you, dear Leo. I hope this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.